What's been 9 years?
That makes sense.
Hi. I didn't know you were there. I kind of got absorbed just a little bit into like old stuff. This is a long story. I was working on vlogs, and I finished working on vlogs for the night. I cut up the next episode of the Brothers live stream we did, and then on Twitter there was a user who, for the 25th anniversary of Mother 2, did a cover of I Am Earthbound. And, like, it's really weird because I haven't, like, attempted to sing that song or anything in forever. And as she was doing the words, like, I know all of the words. And, like, my brain is filling in all of the words, you know, as they're singing. And when they get to the part where it says, and 10 years later I've got attitude, they changed it to, and 25 years later, and I instantly aged in seconds. I physically went, oh, and I became an old man. Anyway, that took me down a weird road of, like, Bobby's Reborns was a thing, and then I remembered that we did this, and I started watching this video. Anyway, hello, and welcome to Tuesday. God, there's not a whole lot to talk about. Just being honest, I've spent so much of my last, like, I don't know, 2 days just scheduling and editing vlogs. That's it. It's like most of what I've spent my time doing. It's been weird because I hadn't considered how many days until we go, which we have to leave. And it was last night, I think, that I had, someone had asked, and I told them, I was like, oh yeah, it's, you know, we leave on Friday, so I guess 3 days. And then all of a sudden my brain was like, 3 days is not many days! And my brain was like, oh God. But, yeah, it's, you know, it's going good. You know, it's the end of Tuesday, so it was Wednesday. So it's 2 days, actually. 3 minus 1 is 2. And there's still so much to accomplish. You know. Mal, how was your day? Was your day good?
No.
No?
No.
Was it because of the immense fear of potential fire from the room that has the strange smell?
Yes.
We mentioned that already on
I think
blog.
so, yeah.
Yeah, the spare room, the guest room, has a weird smell, and it was a week ago on Monday. I think I might have talked about this yesterday, but it was a week ago Monday that I was like, hey, this room smells weird. I think it's an electrical burn. It seems like a fire hazard. A week went by, no one ever came out, which was awesome. And then I messaged the rental company again yesterday and was like, hey, I wanted to be like, what's wrong with you? That's not what I said, though. And they sent one of their people out yesterday who came over and confirmed that, yeah, okay, this is weird. That seems bad. And then today we had an HVAC guy. We don't think it's HVAC, and the HVAC guy didn't think it's HVAC. But he came and he sniffed it and he was like, that smells bad and concerning, but it's not HVAC. Because he, like, crawled up and smelled things, and he was like, it's not your air conditioning. So Mal's been real freaked out. Mal's actually, one of Mal's biggest fears, and she's told me this for years, is fire. You've never had, like, a personal incident with fire.
We had a chimney fire when I was younger.
You had a chimney fire.
Mm-hmm.
So she's always told me that, so that's, you know, bad. I don't want her to be afraid of the house. But also, it's like, it does seem like a problem. So, you know, we told the rental company, like, HVAC guy didn't find anything, and they said, okay. And we presume that means that an electrician will be here like tomorrow. So we're going to call the rental company again tomorrow and be like, hey, deal with this, because we're going out of town on Friday. So yeah, hopefully they'll deal with it in a very timely manner, because they should. I mean, again, we're renting. This is their house. I would assume that they would not want to lose their house. So hopefully they'll come deal with it. In the interim, we decided to turn off the breaker to that room, and that's going to do two things. For one, it gives us peace of mind, but also it'll help us definitively figure out if it is the electric in the room,
Or at least that circuit.
Because if we have the breaker off and that room stops smelling, then we can probably with some certainty be like, okay, yes, there's some sort of electric in this room is causing that smell. If it doesn't go off, then it's something else, and we can alleviate that. Or eliminate that. So that's, good, and hopefully it'll help us sleep a little bit better tonight. But yeah, I worked a lot today. Mal's been really anxious. But it'll be a better day tomorrow, Mal.
Hope so.
You'll be okay. Sorry. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here. It's not imperative that I watch the end of the Bobby's Reborn 2 movie. It's just sometimes I get on little tangents, and all of a sudden I'm like, holy crap, that thing. But that's bound to happen every once in a while when you've made I don't friggin' know, 10,000 plus, 10,000 at least, I think, videos. That's a lot of videos. Maybe we'll make less next year. So it takes us longer to get to 20,000, because 10,000 was a lot. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?